My name is Jessica Rosenblatt, and my thesis project is called Fitting In. The costumes actually have sensors tacked down inside them in different parts of the body, and there's a certain posture and a certain way of moving that's appropriate to the 1850s. If you move in a way that would be out of place there, the sensors actually talk to a couple computers that are running projectors in here, and the imagery will change to reflect your modern movements. I've always been really frustrated with costume museums. You're seeing these gorgeous clothes from these crazy time periods, and they're all behind plexiglass, and you can't touch them and you can't get a sense of what it felt like to wear them. I wanted to give people that chance to try that out, and especially to try out the opposite gender's clothing and sort of to get that sort of cross-cultural experience.
Hi, my name is Herb Yang, and my project is entitled Kingpin. My project is a web-based prototype for a massively multiplayer online urban mafia simulation. So players actually take control of criminal crews and hire, fire, manage gangsters. I've always been fascinated with characters like Michael Corleone and Tony Soprano and the decisions that they have to make. They're never strictly business decisions. They're always overlaid with issues of friendship and loyalty. And I thought it'd be interesting to sort of overlay this over a traditional strategy mechanic. I've done a couple rounds of playtesting, and just seeing the reaction to it and sort of realizing that they're actually experiencing what you want them to experience is a really good feeling.
My name is Noah Keating, and my project is called the Lambent Reactive. So the project is a multi-mode environment for music and dance-based experiences built around an illuminated interactive floor. This is a system of 36 tiles, which are made by the Lightspace Corporation. This is the size of one tile. I've done a lot of DJing, and so I have experience in sort of music and dance-based clubbing experiences, and I wanted to try to kind of take that and see where it could go with the addition of interactive technologies. I think fun and play and dance are kind of it's almost like a philosophy of how to approach everything. This is, I guess, a physical manifestation of that philosophy.
My name is Aaron, and my project is called Torrent Raiders. My project is a piece of software that has BitTorrent functionality and also visualizes how BitTorrent works. BitTorrent is sort of a file sharing protocol that's popularly used to illegally download and upload movies and entertainment. Yeah, we're downloading this week's episode of Heroes right now. Torrent Raiders is sort of a reflection of a real-world situation where there are organizations that really are conducting surveillance over BitTorrent, but just in running the program yourself, you're sort of doing it yourself, so you get to just shoot at people who are doing the same thing you're doing.
Hello, my name is Duyol Park, and my project is called Sonorous. Players can create their own trees and creatures, combining music and visuals together. I chose this project because I'm into visual music art. I wanted to make it interactive so that players can make their own connection between visual and music. I also do performance using this musical keyboard, and I'm gonna do more performance aspect of this project using this keyboard. I always wanted to challenge myself for doing the entire process by myself, and that was really challenging, but I think that was what I can do only in school, so that's something I'm really satisfied with.
Hi, my name is Josh Green, and my project is Barfly. Barfly is a conversational role-playing game in which the player enters a bar to find love of his or her life. The greatest challenge for me was trying to make sure that the most compelling statements are generated so that it doesn't appear to be all that random to the player. I did go to some bars while making this project and actually walked around, talked to people, and tried to do what the player does in the game. Unfortunately, I'm kind of a nervous person myself, so it wasn't a very easy task.
Hi, my name is Vincent Diamante, and my project is called Project AWOL, Audio Without Limits. Project AWOL is a reaction to the traditional studio that's centered around the channel strip mixer. Here, instead of using a channel strip based mixer, we use a tablet PC to actually move sounds in surround space. positioning is actually affected by lots of different attributes, and they can be all around the studio, on a mixer, on a reverb unit, on an EQ. And here, I'm putting everything on a single tablet PC surface. The first piece of music that I prototyped for it was the beginning of The Rite of Spring. So hearing 19 channels of sound actually swarming around me, rotating around me, moving quickly, moving slowly, and hearing that come together for the first time was just really amazing.
Hi, my name is Justin Hall, and I'm working on Passively Multiplayer Online Games. Passively Multiplayer Online Games looks at the trail that we leave behind us when we surf the web and says, let's make a game out of this. We already tell advertisers on the web where we're going. Google looks at us, Microsoft looks at us, Yahoo, these giant companies, they know where we go and what we're clicking on. What if you make that trail clear? What if you make that trail manipulatable? What if you make that trail something you can share and show to other people in a playful way? That's the passively multiplayer dream. I just see myself building a little piece of the playful internet of the future, so I want to build it in such a way to make a good example and to have a good time and to maybe, pay my bills and, meet lots of other fun people.
Hi, I'm Rick Nelson. My project is entitled Sonorous. Sonorous is an experiment in synergizing musical elements and gameplay taking the form of a musical real-time strategy game. The hope is that the player is going to experience a very grooving, kind of like toe-tapping strategy experience, which is obviously not what you would expect from a traditional strategy game. Players control a sort of army or ensemble of musical instruments. As players play through the game, the music changes along with their decisions and grows in intensity as they acquire new instruments and become more powerful until it reaches sort of a climax, and then one player wins.
My name is Yuchuan. My project is called The Chosen. My project is an interactive film. This film is shot in multicam simultaneously. The audience can see through multiple point of views by pressing different buttons. The greatest challenge is how to apply the concept of interactivity into the recorded media. Once you record it, you cannot change it. Once you record it, you cannot change it. Once you record it, you cannot change it. All you can do is edit it in a real-time fashion.
My name is Mihai, and my project is called City Tags. My project is a collaborative urban mapping effort, and it's meant to enhance the spatial and historical awareness of residents of Los Angeles. Users will be able to add different kinds of media in their descriptions of resources that they frequent on a daily basis. Ever since I've moved to LA, I've always been interested in deciphering the historical past of Los Angeles, and I've always struggled with understanding its topography. So I'm kind of not only educating others, but also trying to educate myself.
That's a big question.
Are you kidding?
In the future, as a whole, I see I'm just kidding.
Well, I don't think interactive media is a whole.
What our projects show really well is that interactive media can't be put in a box.
It really is sort of a line between do you want to be entertained or do you want to entertain yourself?
I hope that it doesn't become a docile entertainment medium like mainstream television. I hope it continues to inspire people and tickle people's neurons.
Right now, it's focused more on visceral thrill, such as shooting things up. And while that's good, I'm not against that, I think we can do better. So really turning it into a real art form, more so than it is today.
In the future, as people get to understand this and see the new possibilities that interactive media offers, we're going to see a broader range of audience, older people, younger people, men and women. All those people will ask us to do more inspiring projects.
I guess there's going to be more and more of it.